So, hello and very good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, I, Supriya, has been appointed as a host for the session today as we are already enhancing to our debate challenge. So, without wasting time, I'll be first dividing teams. Pause the recording. So, I'll be dividing the two teams as Augie and Jack. So, firstly, I would like to declare the topic. What's the topic for the day? The topic is very cool, like alcohol, cigarettes, and all gutkhas and all should be banned in India or not. What are your views? One has to favor the topic that it should be banned, and other one has to oppose it that it should not be banned. These are the two topics for the day, and I'll be dividing the teams as Amit, Nikita, and Mahin in one team today as Augie, and Karan and Tiwari in one team as Jack.
अच्छा ओके 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 मैं
Okay.
विशाल भाई ओके नाइस यू
Okay.
कैन टेक एनीथिंग
Please pause the recording. Meanwhile, you
सॉरी
guys
सॉरी
just choose.
सॉरी
Okay. So Team Augie and Jack are ready with their teammates. So Team Augie, that is Karan, sorry, that is Amit, Mahin, and Nikita. So they are going to oppose the topic that alcohol, cigarettes, and all those stuffs should be banned in India. And other team that is Jack, and the teammates are Tiwari and Karan. So they are going to favor it that it should not be banned. So this is how they are going to be. So I would be inviting first Karan to give the opening speech from Team Jack.
ओके आई वाज सेइंग जस्ट मेक द चैट फॉर एवरीवन बिफोर इट और मेक मी को होस्ट आई विल डू दैट ओके नाउ chat is for everyone we can talk there okay so thank you so much our host for giving me opportunity to speak on this topic and I am in favor like I am in against that it should not be banned okay so as a team representative I want to make a good point out of it so first of all I want to add a point like if we ban these things so do you think that that the people gonna support it because alcohol is an addiction and even though it is bad but the main problem which we used to face after that is black marketing people used to black all the alcohol and all the stuffs in the market which will lead to more bigger problems so that's my point for you my opening remark for you.
Okay, that's nice. So now it's turn of Amit. Please give the opening remark to this team.
Yeah, thank you, Supriya, for giving me the opportunity. So, as we all know that it should be banned, and you are pointing out the challenges that if we obviously take the point and then it's also implemented in our country, then there are challenges. Of course, there are challenges. So, first point that you give is that black marketing. So, of course, there will be black marketing, but consider this point that whenever we make any changes to a system, then there are some hindrance which will be there, and if we are determined to conquer those things, then we will sure achieve it. And we have seen this in the corona phase where there are a lot more hindrance than this case, and there are like we had the challenges that we need to provide the medicines to the all over the villages, and I consider that those are the more like bigger problems that we have already achieved. So if we consider this thing, then I don't think that this is like a bigger problem than that. So that was my counter.
Okay, okay. Now I will give mic to Mahin to give a new pointer. Then I will ask Team Jack to counter it.
Yes. So I would be like to add my point is the first better health. Smoking and drinking make people very sick. When we stop them, more people can stay healthy and live longer. And also in smoking and drinking, so lots of money are wasting in this kind of things. So they are we can by stops by bending this kind of smoking and alcohol we can achieve our health better, and we can and also we can save our money. So this is my point.
Okay, okay. So it was a nice pointer from Mahin. Now I would like to invite Tiwari to counter it.
Yeah, as mine said that alcohol and these types of things took lots of money. So I think this is the Hello, my voice is clear to you all guys? Yeah. So as Mahi said, the
Yes,
alcohol
yes,
and
now it's clear. You can go.
yeah, alcohol and these types of stuff take lots of money for of an individual. So I think this is a personal opinion of any individual that where you want to spend your money, whatever you want you can do directly. This is one thing. And other thing I want to make some points like this is not like easy task to ban these things, or I'm not in favor of that. I'll tell you some reasons behind that alcohol and these types of stuffs are very like plays very big contribution of Indian revenue. So government takes lots of revenue through by selling alcohol and these types of things. So there are a very biggest source of government revenue. So it is not easy to ban it, and also the consumption are very much high. There are lots of consumer who are consuming alcohol. So consumption is too much high. So we can't ban it, or we no one is like in favor to ban, because consumption is very high. Consumers are much more like lots of consumers who are consuming alcohol and gutka or cigarette. Yeah, this is like selling in in under the government rules and regulations. So I don't think these are going to be banned because if they ban, there are lots of imbalance create in our economy also. Because as I already told you that these things are playing, giving lots of revenue in our government. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so it was a great counter by him. He counted fully your point, Mahin. So now I would be inviting Karan to give some new pointer.
Okay, so I want to highlight one more point. Like we are talking about banning the things. We are not controlling the things. We are just making a ban on that thing. So what will if it affect like on like people who consume these stuffs? You know, they are half mental. We can say they are like if they don't get the things, they will got more angry and they will like they will raise their voice and they will make some conflicts in the market. Like for example, if government just banned all the things, there gonna be more conflicts in our society. Like there are gonna be more problems that government is facing after banning it. So in my point of view, banning is not a solution for all these things. Like we can't ban it immediately. We can do other things also. We can make what we can say a limit on these things, but we can't ban it. So I am against of it. So that's my point. It will raise more conflict than it will solution. Like it will solve the things, but it will make more conflict. So that's my point.
Okay, okay. So it is a valid point, I believe. So now it's turn of Nikita to give a counter to his points.
Thank you so much, host. As our team Augie is speaking in favor of the motion that these gutka, cigarettes, and alcohol should be banned. So I would be speaking in favor, and also I would like to counter Karan's point that he's saying that this is not an easy task, and that it can also generate some revenue and all. But what about the health? Because health is the ultimate treasure, and taking care and maintaining it should be the utmost and foremost concern. So it is smoking causes lung cancer because of the toxic element inside it, which is nicotine. And it also exploits not only the persons who are consuming it, but also those people who are surrounded by them, that is their families, their children. So they are also getting affected by it. And they are not only exploiting their lives, but also their families and children's lives. But he's saying that it is not an easy task to get rid of those addictions. So I would say that there are so many rehabilitation centers in the country, and there have been launched so many campaigns against it to ban alcohol, cigarette, and other other like addicting stuffs. So people can easily go to those rehabs and can be a part of those campaign, can follow those and all those things to get rid of those addicting stuffs like alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs, and all those smoking cigarettes and all those things. And because I said that the health is should be the priority. So how can we keep aside our health and think about the revenue that the country is generating out of this marketing and the production of these addicting stuff? And it is not. And once we have a positive mindset, then we can go ahead with it very easily. And it is said that when we do continuously for 21 days, that it becomes our habit. So first we have to do it for 21 days continuously so that it becomes our habit, and so that we can carry it forward towards in future also. So in this situation, it would become an easy task for those who have been addicted, who have got addicted through these addicting stuffs like cigarettes, alcohols, and all those drugs. So health should be priority. And with that note, I would like to end up my counter and my opening remarks. So thank you for your attention.
Okay. So it was a nice counter and a long point as well. So now I would be liking to invite Tiwari to counter this point.
Yeah, actually, I want to counter Nikta's point. As Nikta said, that actually Nikta is indirectly telling about like how to overcome the addiction by 21 days. Okay, so this is not the like exact topic. The topic is, like Nikta said, that we can ban these types of things because these are very harmful to our health directly. So I would like to tell you guys that there are lots of things which is very much dangerous to our health directly. These things are like ganja, heroin, charas, and these types of things are already banned in Indian government by Indian government. But the black marketing is already running behind the scene. We are not knowing about these things. That ganja, charas, these types of things continuously consuming by those people who want to consume that things. These are not stopped. Government banned these things, but still the person who want to consume these things continuously consuming. So banning is not the solution. Banning is not the solution. If you want to like stop someone, or if you really want to like get rid of these types of things, or like you want to uh, uh, like if you want to uh, like no use of alcohol and these types of things. So the education is very much important thing if you like really want to get rid of these things. So education is one of the important thing. Or the second thing I want to tell you that banning is not the solution, because I already told you revenue is main problem. Or second thing which is very much necessary, like government during the voting time, if you guys are belonging to your village, so when pradhani chunav are running, so they provide alcohol to gain much votes, to buy voters. So they are not going to ban, because this is the main thing. uh, from by that they elected or be the uh, like neta of us. So this is a very much important thing. Government is never ever going to ban these things, because this is directly benefited to our government. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. So it was a good counter from you. So now it's turn of Amit to give the counter to this point.
Yeah, thank you, Supriya. So talking about the revenue, when it comes to revenue, then you can't, obviously we are not solely dependent on these kind of products. There are more ways to generate the revenue. So I think that revenue pointer is totally waste. Talking about the different aspect that obviously there should be some awareness campaign, and government is actually driving and running those campaign. And if we get to if we spread awareness more and more, then I guess that there are some more awareness that will be spreading over the urban areas and the village areas, and sooner they will get that awareness, and sooner they will also feel that these kind of things are not only harming their health, it is also harming their environment as well, because these kind of things is not alcohol is not only responsible for your health, it is basically damaging your whole image, damaging something which cannot be recovered, and that is your character. It is basically a sole reason and a center point where around there are many wrong things happens. Take it household violence. Okay, so these kind of things is not only responsible for your health, it is also a center point where all the other bad things happens, like
And warning, please make your pointers and counters little bit shorter. Okay. So
Like
that,
me, I just give only one line counter and pointer.
shall I
Sorry.
speak?
No, you can.
Okay. So make your pointers and counters shorter. So it was Amit's counter to you. Now I would be liking to invite Mahin to give some new pointer.
New points. But I have counter to Vishal. Can I give? Okay, I give some new point.
Yeah, your turn is
So
to make point.
okay. So my point is for happy family. Smoking and drinking can cause fights in family. When we say no, families can be happy and kids can grow in good way and good environment.
Yeah, guys, actually my
So
internet is not working.
okay, so I repeat my point again. My point about happy families. Smoking and drinking can cause fights in families, and when we say no to smoking, families can be happier and kids can grow in a good environments. So this is my point.
Okay. It was a nice pointer from Mahin. Now it's turn of Karan to give the counter.
Okay. So I want to give counter shortly and simply. So I want to counter Amit's and Mahin point. So as they said, it will cause health issues and all the things, like Amit said, health issues. So I also want to highlight that after just banning the things, it is not the solution. For like it is like doctor also consider, like they also give advice to a alcoholist that you should not immediately ban it. You should simply have some limit, and you should gradually decrease it. And if it is just like a band, and they will got depressed, and they will got they will got out of control. That's the main thing. And I want to highlight one more point, like banning is not the solution. We have alternatives. We can make limit on those things. Like banning is not a solution. I don't think India ever gonna be ban all those stuffs. There can be, like in what happen in foreign countries, they just make the limit of a person.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, because sorry for the issue, and I was saying that like banning is not the it is not the good part. Like we should not ban it, and India is not gonna ban it. I think so. What, like I want to give what we can say, advice, not advice. I am saying that we can do another thing, like foreign countries. What foreign country does, they just make the limit for a person, and they have that limit. They have a special card or something for that. That from that card they can issue some, like they can take some alcohol. So there is a limit for all the things. We can't ban it, so it is not the thing. Banning is
Okay.
not a solution for it.
Okay. That is a cool and a valid point, I believe. Now it's turn of Tiwari to make a pointer, new pointer to for the next team. Yeah.
Yeah, actually put me, I mean, after someone else. Like actually,
Okay.
Okay. Just
Okay.
say them to counter it. I also give a point with a
Okay. Okay.
counter so they
So
can.
it's turn of Nikita to counter it.
Thank you so much, host. As our opponent from team Jack said, Karan said that banning is not the solution, but banning the ultimate solution to this. Because when we take initiative from our end, from personal end, then we are not able to stick to that resolution to give an end-to-end habit, because we are getting encouraged and getting motivated from our surroundings, from our friends, relatives who are pursuing the same thing and consuming the same thing. But if the initiative has been taken at the public level, like at the central level, at the government level, so there won't be any availability of these addicting things like drugs, sorry, alcohol, cigarettes in the market, and there won't be any availability, so people won't be able to find those things, and then ultimately they have to stop it and get rid of all those things.
निकिता तुम पॉइंट्स प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो या काउंट
Counter.
I am
pointer मीन्स पॉइंटर आप तुमने किए थे ना मतलब
Please
And
pause the
more-
recording meanwhile.
start the recording.
Hello.
हेलो
Correct.
Shall we record the
Yeah,
shall we
recording
record
चालू.
whole
अरे
meeting?
एक काम करो विशाल भाई, वाईफाई है क्या है? नहीं वाईफाई है क्या है ये बताओ।
नहीं वाईफाई नहीं है यार,
Phone connected.
मोबाइल
फोन
हॉटस्पॉट
कनेक्ट है या फिर वाईफाई का है ना, तो बंद करके सुनो, एक काम करो, बंद करके दोबारा ऑन कर लो वाईफाई, तो हम कैजुअल टॉक कर रहे हैं, कर लो।
रिकॉर्डिंग इज स्टार्टेड यार,
ठीक है।
रिकॉर्डिंग इज
A
स्टार्टेड,
problem.
रिकॉर्डिंग इज
अरे
स्टार्टेड.
कोई बात नहीं, तो वैसे भी दूसरी मीट बनेगी, दूसरी मीट बनेगी अब।
So banning is a need of an hour, because banning is important, and health concern has not only become important nowadays, it has become the trend. So we should always follow the trend. And if something has been taken in a national level, at a government level, that people has to follow that, and this will also not able to this will also create a good impact on their health. Moreover, it is also deteriorating our cultural heritage. These consumption of alcohols, smoking cigarettes, and all those stuffs. This is pointing a negative impact on our moral values, because we are what we do after consuming revenue out of these out of marketing of these addictive products. But how would our country be able to generate revenue when our youngsters are not prepared, when our youngsters are deviated from their career path, they are consuming these things? So what would be the future of our country? And if the future of the country is uncertain, then how our country is going to generate a good revenue? When there won't be any employment, when people won't be able to secure jobs, because they have already been deviated from the path, they haven't studied at all, they haven't focused upon their career growing. So how would our country be able to generate revenue? And it is also depleting our cultural heritage, as I already said. So in order to make my points shorter, I would like to end up my speech now. Thank you.
So it was a nice and a strong counter from her. So now it's turn of Tiwari to counter this.
Yeah, thank you, host, and please excuse me because of my internet, so I'm not able to switch on my camera. If you, I mean, my voice is clear to all.
Yes.
Yeah, so directly countering to Nikta's point, as Nikta to talk about national level things. So firstly, and also Amit already talk about like the revenue is nothing like or no matter. So firstly, I would like to represent some facts. So the facts are like these alcohol, cigarette, and these types of things play a very crucial role of Indian revenue. So I will tell you one fact. The revenue which government can generate by selling alcohol and these things, the revenue is 1.4, like 1.4, 25%, which is very big thing. 25% revenue government directly generate by selling these types of product. This is one thing. And second thing, I would like to represent one example. The example is, if you remember, guys, the COVID-19 pandemic days. In that days, after 1 year lockdown, government have like haven't any money to give salaries to their employee. Then Delhi government firstly open liquor shops to generate lots of revenue so that they can provide salaries to their employees. This is one of the major fact or example. Second, I would like to represent some example. As Nikta said, the the alcohol is ruining our youth. I'm totally agree with this. So for this, we can provide literacy or knowledge about consumption of alcohol. We can also make some cap of consuming these types of product, but banning is not the solution. I will tell you guys that there are lots of places in India where alcohol or liquor is very much important. Like our army generals are using liquor because of there are some places where cold is very much happening. So alcohol is very much important in that place. If you know about Siachen or Jammu and Kashmir, so without consuming alcohol, our soldiers can't be live in that types of places where the temperature is in minus 25 degree or 40 degree Celsius. How can you survive in that place? They are protecting us by consuming alcohol. Alcohol is the one way to survive these types of places where human can't be survive normally. So soldiers are very much like important asset for our company, for our country. And sorry sorry guys, for our country. Or if we can't provide liquor, so it is very impossible to survive these types of places where human can't survive normally. So this is my counter to directly to Nikta.
Okay, so it was a strong and a nice pointer counter. So it's turn of current to make pointer.
Okay, so I want to support my teammate Vishal Bhai who gave the facts to the Amit's mouth like this, and now I want to give more pointer. Please chill, guys. It is my turn to say. Okay. Okay. So I was saying I have a cow. Let's stop the recording. Okay, so I want to support my teammate Vishal Bhai because he gives such a good points. And I just want to add one more point. Like we are talking about banning the alcohol. And if you don't know, for your kind information, I will tell you that alcohol is also used in some medicine to make medicines. If we just ban the alcohol, so medicines, like we can't create medicines. That's one of the major point I want to give. Okay.
So it is a strong pointer, I believe, and Tiwari has already countered it. I mean, sorry, countered Nikita's point. So it's turn of Maheen to give pointer. Okay, counter. Sorry, yeah. You have to counter it. Then Amit will give the point.
So first, Karan say alcohol useful for medicine, but I say not to ban for medicine. It should be banned for people. It should be banned for people. This is smoking and all thing is. And what kind of alcohol used in medicine? It is not like what we are drinking, what we people drinking in a regular life. It is so different from the normal and regular drink. It is a very high level and clear alcohol, not like what other drinking. And one more thing, see, Vishal say about revenue and COVID, related to COVID points. So I like to add thing. Only we don't need to play with health of our country's population, because if because if the edit if okay, just 2 minutes. Because
Yeah,
Go
now
for it. Go
start.
for it.
Go for it.
okay, so because if we not ban alcohol in our country, so there are so many child and youth can see their old to drink and smoking, and also they may take this bad habit. So this is a compulsory ban for everyone, and there are so many medicine, and there are so many education support to how to stop smoking and this kind of thing. So this is my counter.
Okay, so it was a nice counter from Team Augie. Now it's turn of Amit to give us some new pointers.
Yeah, thank you. So, first of all, I would like to counter a few things, then I would represent the pointers. So, as Karan said, that it is very necessary to make medicines through alcohol. So, I thought that what is the necessity of using alcohol to make medicines? We know that there are a lot of more resources through which we can use medicine, through which we can make medicine, and we can also generate some alternatives of alcohol. Like if you need alcohol, then there are some chemicals which can make like give you the same results as alcohol do. And if not, then you can also go for the other alternative, because you know that alcohol is already making that kind of a worse case, and you are preserving it in like making a weak statement that we need it as we want to use it for medicines. So it is very weak statement, I guess. And for pointer, I will say that alcohol is already making a lot of harm. We can see it as in public sectors as well as in private sectors. In public sectors, we can see it the effects of alcohol in health, in public violence. The a lot of accidents are happening. That's why also other government bodies are actually taking steps to prevent it. And there are also it is not also it is not also allowed in cultural and religious beliefs as well. There are also different cultures and religions who also wants it to be banned. And also there are also families and societies where it is should be banned. They also consider it. So there are very much areas that if we try to go ahead and search, then we will find a hell lot of reasons why it should be banned. And I guess whatever excuses are we are finding around us in favor of alcohol, then most of those things are not actually having the basis. Like we can defend anything what we want, but when it comes to these things, when it comes to health, when it comes to social order, maintaining social order, then we cannot defend those things like alcohol. So these were my pointers.
Okay, so it was a nice pointer from your side. Now it's turn of Tiwari to give some strong counter to his statements.
Yeah, thank you, Supriya. Actually, now I want to counter all of you from opponent team. So as opponent team always took one pointer of youth, that if we uh, not ban alcohol and these things, so youth will become like spoiled. So I'm totally with agree this point. We have the solution of that problem. We can literate them, or we can spread knowledge about them, that please don't take alcohol. If you don't if you feel like that it can harm you, so please don't take alcohol. But I don't think government should ban these types of things, because I already told you the reasons why we can't ban these types of things. And also, as my teammate made one point, that alcohol is used in some medicine, and opponent team counter that point. So I want to tell you guys that alcohol also use in by making some medicine, and also alcohol is also a medicine. It is used as a medicine directly. Yes, yes, definitely. Alcohol is used as a medicine directly. If you search, you will find the solutions on internet. I'll tell you. And some of rum is used in like very cold places where human can't be survive in a second. So rum is basically used to survive in such that places where are lots of like too much cold in that places. Or our soldiers, as I already told you, our soldiers uh, take rum to be warm, like or if you drink rum, the rum which used by Indian army, if you use that, you can't like survive in a normal condition. This is only for the soldiers are who they are in cold places of our country. So they are so this is a kind of medicine also. And as Mahi said that for medicine, high quality alcohol used. So I want some like one answer, that what type of high quality alcohol is it in, like what is high quality of alcohol is it? Because alcohol is like alcohol. This is not like high quality or low quality alcohol. Alcohol content may be less or high. Like in beer, alcohol content is only 5%. In rum, alcohol content is 45%. But low quality alcohol or medium quality alcohol or high quality alcohol doesn't exist. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so it was a nice counter as well as pointer in the whole statement as well. So now it's a turn of Nikita to counter it.
Thank you, host. As our opponent team, Jack has said that it is used in medicines also, and it is itself a medicine when it is taken directly. But I have to mention one fact, that there are some certain cap values about how much quantity we should add to a particular medicine. They are not exactly alcohol; they are just categories of alcohols. They are not exactly alcohol that we are adding to the medicine, and there are certain limit of adding it. So we can't directly claim that alcohols are added in medicines, and if we don't consume medicines, then how would we survive, and how would we be cured out of our diseases, or our when how will we get treatment and all those things. And one point that my opponent team leader member has said, that it is also consumed by our soldiers, but he is indirectly just questioning the dignity of our prestigious soldiers who just bleed on wars and just lost their lives and sacrifice for our country in order to maintain peace inside our country. He is indirectly questioning the dignity of our soldiers. And let me tell you that consuming alcohols by soldiers is done in those places where there is a local army army, but it is not on a national level or on a prestigious level where there is so many high ranks of soldiers, very prestigious ranks, so that the alcohols and those things are not allowed. How it can be related that soldiers would be consuming alcohol and then they are sacrificing their lives? They are most disciplined. They are the most disciplined, and the job is itself a disciplined job. That job of an army person is itself a disciplined and prestigious job, and everybody admires them for that. So why would they be consuming alcohol? They would have consumed alcohol, but not on a national or a prestigious, dignified level. There the alcohols are not allowed. The ranks are very high, and they would have made it illegally or something like that, but not in that way. So hence, I would like to conclude my statements. Thank you.
Okay, okay. So taking your statement into consideration, it's turn of mine to give some new pointer.
Okay. So I would be like to add a point like answer the Vishal's question. So my point is different between medicine alcohol and regular alcohol. So medicine alcohol, also known as Robin alcohol, because I know, because I was biology student in 11th, so I know something about alcohol. So what kind of alcohol is using for medicine and using for regular. So in medicine alcohol, isopropyl alcohol is used for medicine. It is not for drinking, but regular alcohol name is ethanol is type for alcohol found in alcoholic for drinking. So this is so many different kind of alcohol. You can go and search on Google, because I was a biology student in 11th 12th, so I know what kind of alcohol is available. So in summary, medicinal alcohol is not safe for consumption. It is only for making medicine, and design. It is also designed for external use, while regular alcohol is specifically produced for drinking purpose. So this is from my side.
Okay, okay, nice, nice, nice. Firstly, so it is a last round. Okay, guys. So it's turn of Karan to counter it, and Tiwari has to make the pointer then. Come on, guys, go ahead. You are
You are
mute,
mute,
Karan.
Karan.
Okay, okay. So I want to counter both Nikita Di and Mahin. So I was saying, Nikita Di, when you go on those areas, na, those minus degree areas, it is important. Like when you go there, you will see that soldiers are drinking alcohol for their lives because they want that heat in themselves. So that rum, na, basically we are talking about rum. It is also a type of alcohol which give heats to you. So okay, so it is used there, and we are not talking about like they take it in moderate way. They don't take it in excess way. So that's the thing. So it is important, and we are where we are talking about banning. Okay, so I just want to highlight that doctors, like I just want to repeat my point. Like doctors, like they are saying now again and again, the ban is important, we should ban it, it is the only solution. So I want to say that the doctor also advise what we can say, a person who is a alcohol or alcoholist, he also advise him just to moderate the consumption, and don't just stop it, because it will affect us. Okay, so that's the thing. That's my counter for you. So it, like, banning is not the solution for this thing. That's my final words for you. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. So it was a strong counter, I believe. So it's turn of Tiwari to make the pointer.
Yeah, thank you, host. Actually, I really want to counter Nikta and Mahin also, and one pointer which I want to make. So the counterpoint is, I don't, I'm thinking like the opponent team is not aware about the army culture very well. So firstly, I wanted to make familiar with army culture. First of all, I would like to tell you guys that drinking alcohol is a part of army culture. And second thing, which I wanted to tell you, that each and every cant area, if you go or if you ever gone there, so you will find one army shop, each and every cant area, and each and every army canteen, you will find one army shop. This is a mandatory thing. And second, as Nikta made me like, I'm saying that army persons are like Sarabi type. So I'm not conveying these types of messages, but drinking alcohol is very much important thing in army, or this is the part of the army. And second, I would like to tell you, if you have ever gone an army party or army persons sadi or whatever, connected to army persons, you will find beer is drinking like normally in army sadi or any function, if you gone ever, so you will find that. And second thing, I would like to tell you that basically you made very senseless points or wrong points also, because drinking alcohol or consuming alcohol is very much like not necessary, but this is the part of the army culture. You can say this is a part of the army culture. This is not necessary, or I'm not conveying a message like they are sarabi or these types of person. This is very much necessary, or each and every army person, whatever or wherever he is, like in cold places or in India, wherever the places he is like posted, he must or drink alcohol, because some amount of alcohol is given by army to each and every soldiers freely, without taking any charge or any cost, provides by our army freely to each and every army soldier. So this is a very big thing. or actually Nikta made very wrong point. And if I talk about Mahin's point, so I don't know about the medical terminologies as Mahin told us, but the main thing is I directly told you guys, I'm not going to in depth. The rum is a medicine. The rum is a medicine. Just directly, I'm telling you, rum is a medicine. As my teammate already told you, the alcohol is used to making medicine. So I told you the rum is a medicine. I directly told you this. And Mahin told us that medical terminologies things which no one can easily understand, but the basically alcohol is used to making medicine. This is correct thing. We can break it into medical terminologies, but the real thing is alcohol is used to make medicine, or alcohol itself is a medicine. Yeah, thank you so much.
So it was a strong counters to all your points, guys, and as well as the pointer itself. So it's turn of Mahin to counter it now.
Yes, yes. I want to counter. They say about army and doctor. So this is we want. This is about banning for smoking and drinking for people, not for medicine and not for army. We can use government to give them permission themselves, army and doctor, to use it when we want to use, when we need to use. We can use. But what about other thing? They other if government give permission to, okay, use it. But what about other government make some rules to use only alcohol can use be by only doctors and armies, not for everyone. They should ban for other people. And also, when we can when we buy the any some kind of medicine, there are some label to ask if doctor write you for this alcohol or this medicine, so you can buy. Without doctor's permission, we can't buy. I note down this. And and army can drink because the government them they permission give permission to them. So this is what my counter, army and doctor.
Okay, guys. So it was a last round. I hope everyone is done. Okay. Please lower down your hands, guys. Okay, Nikita has to say something. Okay, Nikita, go for it.
Yes, thank you so much, host. What I am observing is our opponent team has been continuously speaking about one part of the topic, which is just alcohol or liquor. They haven't talked about smoking, cigarettes, and all those things. Should our army persons also consume cigarettes and all
No,
those other stuffs? And what
I,
about,
I,
as
uh,
Karan said, that when we go into places where the temperatures are in minus degrees, then there are certain medicines in order to keep us warm. And for army people also, there are certain medicines to keep themselves warm, to keep their internal biological environment warm, so that they can fight for their country and do well in their job. So it's not important that they have to consume alcohol only in that situation. And
you
moreover,
want to,
our health
Wait, let her speak. Wait.
health should
Yeah.
be taken into consideration, because health is our utmost priority. If we are not healthy, if we are intoxicated, then how would we able to serve our country forward? How would we able to get employed, and how we would be able to secure jobs and generate revenue and contribute in generating revenue for our country? So that's
Okay.
how I would like to end up my speech.
host,
Thank
host,
you.
give me one
Yes,
second, 1
yes,
minute only.
Wait,
Give
yes,
me one
wait,
minute
wait.
only.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. It's
पेल के
start
मारो
time.
भाई.
Yeah.
yeah.
Arey, speak in English. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Marks should be
Actually,
deducted for this.
okay. Actually, host, I would like to tell you that I already talk about all the perspective which is benefited by selling alcohol and cigarette and gutka, all of these. Yes,
Yes,
there are
yes,
certain disadvantages also, but disadvantages are very less. The opponent team is trying to manipulate the topic, always trying to manipulate the topic. The They are just talking about like youth, only youth, or our culture, our civilization, like is affecting directly. And Mahin talked about like government decided to use alcohol like only soldiers or medical uses. I'll tell you one thing. There are one uh, like government institutions. The name is Drug Control Authority of India, which basically decide how much alcohol a individual can consume, or
Consume.
they decide all the things. As Mahin said, who can decide that only soldiers consume the alcohol, or doctor for medical uses consume the alcohol? So drug control authority of India decide each of the things, that how much alcohol can be consumed by an individual, and how much alcohol can be made or can be sold in an open market, or how. So all the regulatory body of alcohol and these types of things controlled by Drug Control Authority of India. So I think I cover all the perspectives of alcohol and cigarette and gutka, each of the things. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, okay. So debate has come to the conclusion now. No, no, no more chances. I'm sorry, guys, because I give
Last.
equal chance to everyone. No, no, no. Then it will be partiality with
पैसा
the other
लगेगा.
team. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They already
Give it,
defended you
give
all
it.
the points. In debate is debate. After all, I'm the host, so I can do anything. Okay. So as everyone has made the valid points to their statements, so let me just, take the important points from every team. Yes, alcohol is dangerous when it is consumed above some to excess limit, which is being devised by a doctors or anything. Karan made a valid point that doctors even don't advise a person who is addicted to alcohol. He just advises that to not to stop immediately, but to just lessen the amount whatever he is consuming. Then he can come to the stoppage, and even it requires a longer period of time. If we'll be banning it, just like we will be stopping the consumption and all those stuff, then it is going to harm the patient who is consuming alcohol. First thing is this. Second thing, alcohol is used in medicines. It is being advised. It is necessary to consume alcohol for soldiers as well. I'm army background child, so I know very well. I know very well. Alcohol is given to every soldier in certain amount, and every month it comes. It is a necessity. It cannot be avoided. And yes, the discipline is there, because my father also consumes alcohol, and which is being advised by officers to consume it in certain amount, because not to warm the body only, but the army man is given such training that if the alcohol is even given in excess consumption, how he has to take cover on his mind. That's why alcohol is important for soldiers to consume in certain amount, just to control the mind statement. They are given the treatment as well as the training, and I know that. Okay. And the third thing is this, that prestigious and discipline is never related to alcohol, guys. The how prestige, how disciplined you are, it behaves in your it comes with your behavior, how you treat other persons. So that was an invalid point, I believe, from your team, Augie. And I believe that Karan and Vishal already defended your all the points. I believe there were hardly any points which were left to be not defended, and somewhere you guys were wrong. Mahin, one thing is this, that when you are using technical terms like you used, first is this, that we all are not biological students, so we don't know that.
So I
And
want to say, Vishal first say medicine, alcohol, and both are not different. So he has no knowledge about that. So how he say? Because I know, because I was biology student. So I repeat this.
I
okay,
feel
okay.
So
sorry for
you
that.
and
I feel sorry for
yes,
that.
and
Can I give the contribution?
after my counter, he say he do you all not know about that. After that say.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. That was a counter to your statement. Na? That's what we are here to do. In debate, we have to cut the statement of the other person by giving a counter statement.
I want to say, like, you are a bio student, you give the points on bio term. Okay, we are commerce students, so we can also give like points on economic term. Na, we can add P&L account and balance sheet in our speeches. Na, but we don't do that because we know you don't know that.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
that's what my point.
But I say he say first.
Your debate point should be relatable. Everybody
Hmm.
should know that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Your debate point should be relatable. Even you are using technical terms, then you should explain in a layman language which can be understood by everyone. That's what I want to say. Please listen to full statement. I'm not saying that you have to avoid. You are knowledgeable student. You should apply your knowledge every field. It's important, but explain it in brief so that
Just
everyone
give
can.
the touch of the knowledge. Don't just pour it.
Shall I give you the touch? Because I'm the host. I will just throw you out from the meet.
See, violence, live violence.
What violence?
Live violence. I don't accept that.
So clearly, Team Jack is the winner, as I already gave the confusion because of your certain unwanted points. So, oh, shall I write the points? So I'm done. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, alcohol is important, but yes, it is destroying our youth. If our youth
Yeah.
is not disciplined that much, then definitely it is going to
I
harm.
want to say something.
Stop the recording, then you can. So
No,
that's
no,
how
in recording, I want to say.
Okay, sir.
I was saying, खाओ पियो ऐश करो मित्रों, party करो.
Yeah, host, please conclude the meeting and so that I can stop the recording.
Yeah, sure. So we have come to the conclusion. Team Jack, that is Karan and Tiwari ji, are the winner of the show for today. They were saying that alcohol should not be banned, and yes, it should not be banned because of certain requirements of it. It is a need. So that's how we have come to the conclusion. And now I would be saying tata bye bye to you all, and I wish you a very happy new year, which is upcoming 2024.
Right.
Okay. So till then, stay blessed, stay happy, and take care of your health because it's very cold here. So that's how I would like to say a warm goodbye to all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Bye
Thank you so
guys.
much.
Bye guys. Bye
Bye.
guys.